Hello, Knights families. This is Mr. Fajardo, your school principal, with this week's Knights Parent Dispatch for the week of Monday, November 22nd, 2021. Just wanted to start by saying happy Thanksgiving to all of our Knights families. Hopefully, you'll take this time to reconnect, re-engage with your family, and enjoy the bountiful blessings for this week's Happy Thanksgiving. That said, just wanted to remind everyone for our school vision. This is a great opportunity as we near the end of the first semester to kind of remind everyone what our school vision is and what our focus are for our students here at Shadow Hills. So as mentioned before, our vision is simply this: to focus on growth mindsets, encouraging academic achievement as we promote global citizenship, developing the critical thinkers of today who can analyze the questions of today to create solutions for tomorrow. So one of the things that we wanted to remind and recast our students with here, as well as our families, is our why. What is our collective why for us here at Shadow Hills High School? It's simply this: to prepare all of our students to be college, career, and community ready. How do we do that? Well, you'll see under our umbrella of multi-tiered systems of support that we do provide an opportunity to focus in on a lot of things like our vision, our mission, our goals, in addition to providing opportunities for our students to do a lot of the things under the umbrella of our Avid Wicker strategies, which we'll get into in just a moment. But more importantly, looking at how we can best prepare by way of what it means to have a 21st century student. Because not only is it enough for our students to earn a high school diploma or to be A through G ready, we also want to layer on top of that other opportunities that we can best prepare them to be as competitive as possible once they leave Shadow Hills High School. And one of the ways that we utilize as a framework to do that is through our California College and Career Indicators. One of the things that we layer on top of not only the high school diploma, but we also want to ensure that our students are either completing a program in career technical education, providing proficiency in the smarter balance assessments in either math or English, taking advantage of our dual enrollment opportunities through our partnership with College of the Desert by passing those college classes with a C or better, or even taking an advanced placement class and ensuring that you are passing those exams with a 3 or better. Our strive for a 5 on those AP exams is a campaign that we started to ensure success for all of our students taking advantage of the advanced placement opportunities. So this is just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, how important it is to go back to basics often when it comes to best preparing our students for their post high school experience. And it coincides with aligning all of our efforts to our school vision, as simply noted, to ensure that our students are making a positive change in their learning. And speaking of positive changes in their learning, we do have our tutoring available for all of our students that desire to take advantage of it. And parents, you can sign up. It's 24/7 homework help and more. That's powered through our partnership with FEV Tutoring. It's an opportunity to sign up and to pick the days of the week that you could take advantage of, students. And depending on whatever content area that you may have some support that you need, take advantage by signing up through FEV Tutoring. You can visit our website at www.shadowhillshs.com and click on the actual button there for FEV Tutoring that'll prompt you for a sign-in form. Okay, so make sure you take advantage of that free tutoring that's available. So this way you can actually end the first semester on the best note possible. Okay, speaking of which, we also have run our data based on our attendance. And right now, Shadow Hills High School is running at around a 92% of our students that are attending on a weekly, on a daily. And we do have about 6 to 8% of our students who have obviously reached that chronic absenteeism. Okay, so we want everybody to have and reach for 9 or fewer absences, guys. That's how we determine good attendance, because what the research and science shows is that students with good attendance generally achieve higher grades and, let's face it, enjoy school more. Okay, because if you're a student, let's say, that misses one day every 2 weeks, that can add up very easily. It could add up to 18 days plus. And those absences can add up even before you know it, which represents a loss in time in the classroom, lost opportunities to learn, and lost opportunities to connect with your friends, with your teachers, with your counselor. So attendance does matter. And not only does it matter that you're here every day, students, it matters that you arrive early, because early is on time and on time is late. We all know that punctuality is a life skill. We know that if you can't make it to work on time, then we know what happens. So school is your work. It's that simple. So we want punctuality to be the focal point for this life skill that we do develop. And you've heard me say this in PA announcements. You've heard me state this on social media, that early is on time is late, and late is unacceptable. So let's do our part by being punctual, because being punctual shows that we have integrity, that we value and respect others, that we value ourselves, that we care, and that we are responsible. So let's do our part by demonstrating that responsibility by being punctual. Students, as I mentioned, the first semester is around the corner, the end of that first semester. We have Friday, December 17th, which also is the last day of school for us this semester once we launch into winter break. So folks, it's a great opportunity to once again reorient yourselves with your goals, with your plan, to ensure that you're taking advantage of that FEV tutoring, that you're connecting with your teachers, that your parents are connecting with you to ensure that you're going to end this first semester strong, okay? Because that's the first semester grade does determine eligibility for a lot of our students who are in extracurricular activities. So we want to make sure, folks, that you do end on a strong note come December 17th. Speaking of which, we also have built in 2 minimum days, the last 2 days of the semester, and that will be on December 16th and on the 17th. We'll be releasing at 2:31 p.m. on those 2 days. So make sure you enter these into your Google Calendar. Make sure you have them punched into your mobile device to ensure that you communicate with your families. Families, you're hearing this as well. December 16th and the 17th are 2 minimum days for the end of this semester. Now, one of the things that we're focusing on and we continue to do as an avid school-wide professional learning community is our Wicker Tips of the Week. This Wicker Tip of the Week here is on diagrams. And diagrams, as we all know, help clarify our thinking. Okay, in this case, it's an example of a graphic organizer called a Venn diagram. It's an opportunity to compare and contrast two topics. The one thing that we've noticed is it's not enough for our students to simply remember, to memorize, or to simply recall a piece of information. What we want to do is ensure that we ratchet up their thinking. We ratchet up rigor, and rigor is equivalent to higher order thinking. So when we talk about comparing and contrasting, that's a higher order thinking skill. When we ask a student to evaluate something, higher order thinking skill. When we ask a student to synthesize information, that's a higher order thinking skill. So parents, we want you to practice with your students at home, making sure that they understand how, in this instance, a diagram or a graphic organizer can help clarify their thinking. So when we have an opportunity to write something down, to organize our thoughts and to see our thinking and make those connections, it's yet another way for us to cement that thinking in order to cement the opportunity to understand those abstract concepts even that much more with depth. So once again, we want to make sure that you take the time to clarify how important it is that diagrams can help us think when it comes to those higher order thinking skills of comparing and contrasting. The other thing that we're looking at is an opportunity of how students are engaging in discussions in the classroom. There's a lot of opinion out there, and opinion is important. However, when we're talking about areas of academia, it's important to understand how we go about using respect that improves discussion whenever we're in school or simply in society. In any opportunity we have to interact or discuss, it can be more productive if we maintain the norm of having respect. So parents, please continue to teach your teen to listen politely. This involves making eye contact and not interrupting. Consider the tone of voice. So how we say something is as important as what we have to say. And expressing a difference of opinion without insulting or attacking those that we may disagree with, equally as important. And finally, accepting a final ruling. And parents, we know this, right? When our teens argue with us, explaining that continuing to press a case whenever a parent or a teacher stands firm on something rarely works. Once again, how we improve our discussion, which leads to an opportunity for ratcheting up, once again, our rigor because of our thinking routines. The core of that is having that respect because it does lead to more productive and respectful discussions amongst our students. So thank you very much for doing that, parents. And speaking of our parent support as well, we want to encourage you to continue to work with the class of 2022, our seniors, to submit their FAFSA applications. It's important, regardless of your income, regardless of your situation, regardless if you're going to attend a 2-year or trade school, go to the military or 4-year university, that you simply submit the FAFSA form. Our goal is to get to 100% of our seniors submitting this. We reached, I think, 80% last year. We want to hit that additional 20% students. So make sure you take advantage of going up, seeing your guidance counselor, speaking with any adult advocate on campus, and that includes your teachers, as to how you can go about submitting your FAFSA application. So let's do that, students. The goal, 100% of our nights, our senior nights, submitting their application for the FAFSA. And class of 2022, your yearbook recognition ads are available for you to check out. Parents, family members, whomever, if you're interested in ensuring that your favorite senior is featured in the 2022 yearbook, you can congratulate them by purchasing your own ad. All right. So using your own words and pictures you can upload. Here's a quick flyer on it. It's available on our website at www.shadowhillshs.com under activities. You can find a lot more information about how you can go about, typing up your text message, uploading your photos, and creating that custom ad for your special senior. Once again, that information is available for you on our website. Take advantage of the opportunity while you can. And speaking of a lot of our activities, I wanted to take this time to do a couple of shout outs. A quick shout out to our faculty and staff members that went out to our 3rd annual Turkey Bowl this past November 19th and played with our seniors. A big shout out and big round of applause for all those that participated. Our faculty did win 35-21, I believe the score was. So just big ups once again to the event staff that was there to participate, from our refs to our sideline cheer group, our announcers, and of course our seniors and our faculty that participated. Thank you so much for keeping this tradition alive. And a huge shout out once again to Mr. Lacro, our new band director, Mr. John Pena, our color guard advisor, for a wonderful job this past week in both field competition and the parade competition that took place over this past weekend. They did such an incredible job bringing in 1st place. 3rd place award was handed out to us. Certainly you can see by the accolades that they received here that the success continues to breed its own success. And speaking of success, right, we also have a shout out here for Marjorie Lopez, Coach DeTamble's star-studded cross-country team that did such a fabulous job this past season. Just wanted to congratulate Marjorie for all the hard work. She was sporting a little bit of an injury that kind of led to some things for her, but man, does she have a bright future in front of her, as well as all of those cross-country students and all of those students who want to participate in track come the spring season. So we look to the best of the best coming out and participating in all the things that we have to offer here at Shadow Hills High School. Just wanted to say thank you and a big shout out to all of you guys for continuing to demonstrate great success while it's on the field, on the track, in the pool, on the diamond, in the court, you name it, right? So a big ups once again to our girls wrestling team, by the way. Looks like they went out to Oliphant Elementary last week and participated in our Kids Need to Read program. So a special thank you for Oliphant Elementary for inviting our girls wrestling team and Coach Davis there, participating with the girls, bringing them out there to participate in such a wonderful event. On the right side, you'll see our Student and Faculty of the Month celebration. We usually have some great burritos that come from our catering services out of nutrition services of the district that obviously are provided to all of our students that are participating in our Student of the Month assembly. We recognize over 60 of our students who received it. And basically, those are students that demonstrate our values of, students that are doing things respectfully, that have integrity, greatness, honor, teamwork, all those great values that we recognize in our Student and Faculty of the Month. So congratulations once again to all of you. Also, out of the world of athletics, we do have our GoFan mobile payment feature. It's our new ticket policy that we've incorporated here at Shadow Hills High School. So if you haven't downloaded the GoFan app, you can download it on Android or the iOS app services. It's very easy to redeem a ticket. Once you purchase it, you come here either to the gym or to the stadium, right? Or to the baseball field. Well, I don't think we're going to be selling tickets there soon, but if you did have to buy a ticket there and it's CIF and there's an opportunity, or if it's regular play league time, you can go to GoFan, purchase a ticket. It's easy as presenting that ticket at the gate, selecting the ticket that you want to redeem at the gate, the ticket taker yourself, press validate, and voila, that is it. You enjoy the game. So once again, it's an opportunity to go touchless on all those things. And once again, if you have more questions on GoFan, you can go to our website for athletics, shadowhills.hs.com. Simply click on athletics to find more information about GoFan. Thank you very much for that opportunity. Also, our Royal Voices in Harmony is inviting you to the Sounds of the Season, a choral concert under the stars for December 14th at 6 p.m. It's going to be in our outdoor quad amphitheater in the middle of our campus. Please do feel free to bring your favorite chair, a cozy, comfy blanket. Concessions will be sold at the concert. Tickets are $5 for adults, $3 for students. See a choir student for more information. And in addition to this, we also wanted to remind you, everyone, that if you see an opportunity to recognize one of our staff members who has individual talent that's demonstrable of the values that our district stands for about relationships, innovation, teamwork, equity, service, respect, inclusion, kindness, and excellence, take the time to submit one of these recognition forms. You can go to dsusd.us. This is actually the website. When you go to this form, you can submit a recognition form for any of our staff members, okay, that demonstrate those appropriate values and that exemplify those values as an opportunity to once again recognize our staff accordingly. So I do appreciate those of you who have taken the time to do just that. We thank you for doing that, and do your part to recognize it when you see it, recognize it on our behalf. That said, I just want to take the time to also say thank you for participating in our safety pledge. We're doing our part to be united on the safety measures that we must all take to ensure the safety of all of our stakeholders. This includes wearing a mask indoors at all time, whether it's visiting the classroom, visiting our library, students obviously coming to school. Those of you that are participating in our extracurricular activities, whether you're watching a play, production, or going to a basketball game or a wrestling match that are conducted indoors, please do your part to wear a mask. Ladies and gentlemen, we do thank you for doing that and keeping us all safe as we go through the protocols of ensuring the safety and well-being of all of our stakeholders in class. And finally, just want to remind everyone about our touchstone. When we say Knights do it right, this is what we mean by it, ladies and gentlemen, showing our respect, our integrity, our greatness, our honor, and our teamwork at all times. That said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Have yourselves a wonderful week. And always remember that Knights do it right. Thank you.